Just you, Hiruko? Everybody's decided to eat in their rooms. Well, I figured this would happen. I assembled a light meal on my tray and sat in front of Hiruko. You gonna talk this time? We were silent. The only sound in the cafeteria was the quiet clatter of our dishes. Then Hiruko calmly looked me in the eye.
私、殺されたことがあるの。それも何度も。
You know how to engage a conversation, girl.
スミノがタイムリープしたのと同じように、私も違う歴史にいたって言ったらわかる。
待ってくれ。急にそんな話。
Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, so see, unfortunately, the fact that you can learn this on 13A in like day 9, on like day 9, oh my god, on day 9, I think it's a bad thing, to be honest. I feel like this choice should have been locked. The choice to choose. Yes, no. The kiss Hiruko chose, the no part should have been locked. You should not have been able to choose that yet. Or at least, yes, but have the lock appear a bit before. I think that knowing Hiruko is a time looper, at first, very, very soon, is not a good thing. Is not a good thing. If you, for example, if this route is your first one, and you learned that Hiruko is a time looper, now it would be hype as shit. It would be so hype. And I think that this is kind of the intent. They probably wanted you to know that Hiruko is a time looper, late. I think, and that when you go into 13A, you learn again that she's a looper, that there is another one, Takumi, right? That's a bit annoying. When I think about it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me, I think that the order I have played the routes so far, immaculate. The only thing I regret is probably doing 13A. I wish I didn't know about Hiruko being a time looper this early. I wish I didn't. Takumi being a time looper, so far, it has nothing to do with the plot. Like, it has no impact so far. So I don't mind learning it so far again. But really, learning the fact that Hiruko is that special so early on is like the only thing that I find bad about the order I have played the routes so far. Hold on, this is a lot out of nowhere. Hiruko experienced something like I did? It was all so sudden I couldn't follow. She didn't seem to be joking, but I remember everything about the past I saw. Oh, now it's everything. Now it's not just fragments. Not that it's a pleasant memory. Is that what you've been hiding? The memories came to me on day 3. Interesting. Day 3. But day 3 is also the day he was attacked. I was killed, and I remember what I said at the end, clear as day, yes? Box of Calamity. Magnificent.
そもそもみんなでこの学園に居続けたことが間違いだったのかもしれない。全員でこの学園から立ち去るべきだったのかも。私はもう一度やり直す。何度でも。そして全ての忌まわしい歴史に終止符を打つ。
This is some crazy main character lines right there. I have a question. Can you choose to do it over and over again, or you're trapped? I think she said she was trapped in 13A. Don't quote me on this because I'm not sure, but I think she is. Or like, every time she dies, does she have like a game over screen? Do you want to try? Kingdom Hearts type shit? Like that? I don't know.
いつか必ず絶対に
静原は歴史を繰り返し続けている。何度も失敗しながら。
この学園にいたらまた同じ歴史が繰り返されると思った。
Right, at first, we had the choice. Leave the school or not. We left.
だからそれを阻止したくて黒板にカラースプレーで警告をしたのよ。
What? That was you? But who was it that... I think it was Yugamu. He said I could sense the bloodlust from it. I think the bloodlust and the hate. And I think I did say something about Hiruko at the very same moment. Oh shit, I'm him. I'm him, I say, but I need to look at the footage again. Can I do it now? Sure, hold up. I like to say, yo, it's maybe someone that used the PLM like Hiruko, right? But I'm not sure she loves or hates. I know she's very, I want to say righteous in some way, just like she said her parents were, because she's trying to, I was about to say, end this game, even though we don't really know if it's a game, but she wants to escape the time loop. In one of the endings in the box of Calamity, she was like, I failed, but I swear I'm gonna do it one day. You won't believe this, yo. Okay, so at the end, I actually found the clip, but at the end I say I don't think it's Hiruko, but I had this, I had the right way of thinking. I had the right thinking. I was like, yo, maybe it's someone. I'm probably just gonna play the clip, but I had the right thinking. This is crazy. Again, this was just a random thought, but it happened to be true. This is why I like yapping, even though it's just useless and mundane yapping. You never know when this happens, and I am very, very happy. I won't say I'm proud because I didn't do anything, but I'm very happy to have said that.
もしかしてあの脅迫文。
そう、私が書いたの。
Wanted to tell you sooner. That's why I asked you to meet me that night. Then Hiruko asked me to meet her. Zomi wanted to talk to me that night too. On day 50 or 60, I don't remember, or 70, yeah? But then Yugamu showed up, so I couldn't say anything. After that, I lost my nerve. Couldn't do it.
今まで隠してたのに、どうして俺だけに話してくれたんだ。
それは私のエゴだと思う。
静原。
ごめんなさい。
Very interesting, your ego. What? But then why were you hesitating that much? And with that, Hiruko left the cafeteria, carefully avoiding making eye contact with me. No idea what she had to apologize for, but one thing was clear enough. She seemed like she was hurting. Like she is hurting. I'm sorry, I can't breathe for shit. Been holding this all by herself. Memories of a brutal series of events. You're seeing vulnerability in Hiruko for the first time. I couldn't bring myself to push her any further. I was worried she might break. Can't believe Hiruko time traveled too. Looking back, the things she said and did that hadn't made sense before all added up now. What happened in the timelines she lived through? And why bring it up now? That's true, it did. Like, I mean, did you just wanted to empty your bag? That's it? You wanted to confess? Because remember, at some point we were on duty when the twins died. We were on duty and she was like, you know, you can talk to me. It's just the two of us. And Takumi kinda like opened his heart. All the things he said to Hiruko. Did she want to do the same? I wonder. Your head hurts again. Again? Again? What happened? What happened? Just as I left my room, I could hear Kiyoshika and Tsubasa talking in the Kiyoshika seemed to be excitedly telling Tsubasa something. Wonder what? Something else happened? Can you come with us? Huh? Wait, where are we? Just hurry. Sure. Chill. You don't have to scream. Oh, what the Okay, I thought someone punched it. No, you see marks on the door, so it's probably
拙者面影殿に朝食を運びにやってきたでござるが。
Oh no.
そうしたら
中に入ろう。
We opened the broken door and saw Yugamu, covered in blood, face down and lifeless. No reaction from Takumi again. Yeah, of course. Expected as much. Just like everyone else before him, his body was sliced to ribbons. Hiruko and Zomi, you're here. Oh. Can probably tell, but he's lost all his cryptoglobin. We cannot revive him. We're used to this now. The death of Yugamu was just another part of our day. Don't want to do anything. Laying listlessly in bed, I suddenly realized it was long past bedtime. Faders, humanity. I just want this to be over already. Just then, I felt familiar. Oh my god, it's been a. Oh my god. It's been a century, dog. I knew it. It's been a while. Right. I guess it has been. For you. Right, he came when we were sleeping, right? Sleeping. What do you mean by that? I've been watching you all this time. I know it's happened. But you must not remember. Yeah. You might have been watching us, but we haven't been able to see you. What do you need anyway? Find some kind of clue about the killer? About that. Fortunately, even I am not sure what's going on or why. No matter what happens, all I can do is watch over you. Nothing more. That's a lie, right?
ごめんね。君を助けられなくて。
With a sad look on his face, the undying flame boy abruptly vanished. What's up with him? Yeah, we have a trap. Oh, data on the SD card. Oh, no one mentioned anything to me about an external storage device. Luckily, the data survived and I was able to retrieve some confidential information. I learned a lot. I'll spare you the details, but I used that knowledge to develop a bioweapon. Sounds familiar.
調べてみると部隊長の DNA に
Huh.
はその細胞を攻撃する毒薬の
Interesting. What? A link to Route Zero? That's wow. Is that? The moment I stepped out of my room, I saw Tsubasa, Nozomi, and Hiruko all standing stock still. Oh. Yeah, I think he kills people when he's... Oh, not when he's not hungry. If he was hungry, I would say yes, it makes sense, but... What happened to Kiyoshika? What are they looking at? Kiyoshika's room?
マガドリ、おい、マガドリ。
She's not in. Straight into her room. I already have suspecting what I'd find inside. Oh, never mind. Damn.
嘘だろ。
I got some cool J's. Kiyoshika's corpse was laid on the floor with a tormented expression, her body shredded like all the others. Oh shit, look at her skin! Her skin color! Ah! Oh, this one is particularly disgusting. The others had followed me into the room, now stunned to see the wretched scene. Just like what happened to Yugamu. The killer broke down the door with a power saw and killed her. Wait, wouldn't we be able to hear someone breaking down a door with a power saw? How did you mention it? I saw Kiyoshika in the cafeteria last night. Went back to the roof together. I think she must have been killed after that. When was that exactly? I think it was around 9 p.m. 9 p.m. when we met in the cafeteria. We had a late dinner because of the defensive battle. We got back to our rooms after 10. I went to sleep right away. I was already sleeping before 9. Didn't wake up until morning. How do we not hear anything? Because of the battle? Nah, cap. Exactly, even if we were tired from the fight. The sound of a door being sawed down would have been fairly loud. Kiyoshiki would have gotten up and ran if she heard it. The more I think about it, the less it adds up. What are you up to, Hiruko? I just wanted to check on something. Hiruko seemed to be inspecting the water cooler in the cafeteria. There's something off about it? It's fine to me. Curious about what's inside. Tsubasa, could you lend me a hand? What do you need? I want to find out what's in the water. All of you, come to the biolab. What? Drugs? Nozomi and I just stood in silence as we watched Tsubasa and Hiruko at work. I was curious what they were doing, but I wouldn't want to interrupt. Just then, Tsubasa raised her hand in shock. I knew it. Drugs? Sleep medicine? What? The slow-acting kind too. Takes time to kick in after being ingested. I mean, the reason... Especially last night. That is a crazy setup. Because we drank this drugged water. Someone laced it in advance. So they went after Kiyoshika knowing the drug would keep us asleep? Explains why I was so unusually sleepy. Takumi, I want you to go somewhere with me. Right now? Give me a small nod. Follow me. If you trust me, that is. The morgue. Hiruko brought me to our friends' resting place. The morgue. Before me were the remains of all the people we'd lost to the killer. Maybe this was maybe the last place I wanted to be. Why did Hiruko bring me here? 11 people were killed by the killer, including the commander we took prisoner. There's a clear difference between them. Is there? Might be hard to tell, but look closely at their wounds. With that, Hiruko rearranged the bodies one by one. Is it getting increasingly brutal? Oh, the crosses! I think it's the crosses. What do you notice about their injuries? Well, they're sliced clean. They're pretty deep because of the power saw. Look here next. Across. I think there was. Take a good look and tell me what you see. Huh? Just like the others, the next body was riddled with wounds that dug deep into flesh. At a glance, they all looked the same, but looking closely, I suddenly realized something was different. Huh? The wounds on this one are messy stabs. Stabs! Right. The power saw isn't the killer's only weapon. What? These wounds were likely caused by a dagger or something similar. Infuser. Infuser, the knife, you know the little doll Leo Jr. used? That's all I can tell you. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself. Hiruko? But why is she acting like that? Always telling us something and just dipping. I don't understand it. What does it all mean? Back in my room, I was thinking hard in bed. Something was bothering me. A dagger? I know I've seen something like that before. Somewhere. Oh, the book. Diary in the drawer. I knew it. The killer in this diary had some kind of weapon. It was a cycle, no? Pickle? I thought this diary was a work of fiction, or more accurately, that what was I wanted to believe, but it didn't seem like mere coincidence. I don't know, bro. Someone who looped, you think? Hiruko must have figured out the truth, but she avoided giving me a straight answer. Is there some reason she feels like she can talk to me? Don't understand any of this. My head hurts so bad. Wonder where Hiruko is. I wanted to continue our conversation from yesterday about the killer's weapon. It didn't seem to be in her room. Maybe I'll find her in the cafeteria? I was thinking out loud. walking in the halls until... Ooh, Takumi. Hiruko, you scared me. I was just about to go looking for you. Me? What for? It's about our discussion yesterday. I want you to tell me what it means. No. Thought about it, but I just can't get the pieces to come together. You figured it out, right? Fine. Come with me. The morgue, no. Hiruko took me to the classroom where she'd once written that threatening message. You remember when Yugamu got the killer suit and power saw? Pretty sure it was the day before Moko was killed, so 43. The day Moko was killed, I'm sorry. Right. Moko's wounds came from the power saw, which means Yugamu picked it up after she was killed. In other words, after killing Moko, the killer lost their suit and weapon for whatever reason. But they had the opportunity to get them back. When do you think that could have been? I don't know. Hiruko got Yugamu and took the things from him. Gaku said he was going to hide them, but that's like 40 days later. The killer threatened Gaku into showing them where the power saw was hidden, the library. Then the two of them got into a scuffle, and Gaku was killed. With the stolen power saw. Basically, from day 43 to day 89, the killer didn't have those items on him. Meaning that that's where he used the dagger. The people killed during that time were Takemaru, Kurara, Shoma, Darumi, Ima, and Kako. You saw the wounds on their bodies, right? No, these guys are crossed. They were all killed with something like a dagger, because the killer didn't have their power saw. None of you noticed. You thought Yugamu was the killer even though he was just impersonating them. What did you realize? When did you realize this? When we found Takemaru's body. I noticed the wounds on his body weren't like Eva's and Moko's, but he couldn't say anything. Why not? Because of the killer. Because that would mean the real killer and the person we saw in the suit, Yugamu, were two different people. Oh, because two different MOs? What's the problem with that? They were two different people. If you just told us, we might have been able to save everybody that got killed after Takemaru. Don't you think I know that? But I still couldn't tell you. But still, I couldn't tell you. Why not? Because if everyone knew there was both a killer and an imposter.
それまでの殺人鬼を目撃した人のアリバイが崩れてしまうじゃない。そうしたら犯人候補になってしまうから。
She's starting to break. You hear her voice?
言えなかったのよ。
She ran away? No, baby girl, come back! Hiruko looked down, turned on her heel, and ran away. Oh, she's gonna flip out if she sees that Takumi is the killer. After that, I tried looking for her, but time just ticked away as I searched aimlessly. Rowdy, you fucked up right there because you said, yo, and she looks fragile. Right? Something like that. And I felt like I couldn't push her anymore because she could break. Couldn't get over what she'd said. Was she covering for someone? No way that she covered for you, right? That would mean she was trying to hide the truth of the killer, the true identity of the killer. But why would she do that? Is she connected to them somehow? No, but that doesn't explain what happened on day 16. Why was she attacked and he was there, Takumi, I mean. Why were there 3 people in the biolab? Hiruko, the PLM dude, and Takumi. Is it because, again, Takumi was the one attacking and the PLM guy tried to help?
助けてくれよ、静原。
I don't think you can say that, bro. Just calling her name without even realizing it. Then I let my listless body sink further into bed. Oh my god. What the heck? Suddenly woke up from to the sound of my door being punched. Pounded furiously. Nozomi. Her voice sounded desperate. Rushed over to open the door. And there she was, her pale face. Her face pale. What's wrong? What is it? Please come with me. Where? Nozomi didn't answer. She just silently walked off. I watched that silence as I walked with her. There's nothing inside of me but dread. But I can't run away. I was brought to the metal shop. Inside I saw Tsubasa. Holy shit. And again her skin. Dark as shit. You know what I mean. As if like she died 12 days ago. That shit is rot. Complete rot and nothing else but rot. Tsubasa was face down. How much? Dude, face up, right? Not face down. Unless she's in not the roof, on the, you know what I mean? On the ceiling. Couldn't bring her back. The classic. Found her. The lights had been on in here for a while, so I took a look inside. Hiruko. All I did was find her. That said, I know none of us can prove our alibis. Hey, if the killer really is one of us, why don't we search all of her rooms? We should be able to find the murder weapon that way. Then we'll know who's really doing this. There's no guarantee they're hiding it in their room. Besides, what if the killer is deliberately hiding in someone else's room? I've been saying in Eito's room. To frame somebody else? Aww. The killer was probably laughing at us. Who's the damn killer, bro? Even I am lost. I know it's Takumi, but I can't prove it. Joke style, but like, no, but FB said I'm sorry I couldn't save you. What's that mean? Grabbing a towel, stepped into the bathroom. Immediately noticed something unusual. Yeah. Blood? Looked down at the bathroom floor to see a puddle of crimson liquid. Did you wash yesterday after killing someone? Is this blood? Here. How? Where did it come from? Panicked, I looked up at the ceiling, where I saw red droplets dripping from the gaps in the vent. What? What? What is up there? You? The other you? My heart leapt furiously the moment I laid eyes on the uncanny sight. What is this? What's in there? I gingerly removed the panel, trying to keep my heart from pounding out of my chest. Oh. The suit. The saw. And what is this? Huh? Oh shit, I'm sorry. That kinda looks like Takumi's shirt, right? But it doesn't have the buttons here. There's the what you call it, the laces, all right? The hood, right? The hood, right? No buttons on what he has there. The moment I saw what was inside, my throat felt like it was closing up. It was the blood-soaked suit of the killer and the power saw. Oh, and a dagger and a raincoat I'd never seen before. A raincoat. And of course the dagger, yes. What's the big... Oh no, yes, okay. No, why would these be here? Who put this here, and when? Don't tell me. Maybe the killer really did hide their weapons in my room. Just like Hiruko said. You need to tell Hiruko and Nozomi. Tell them. And then what? Would they really believe me? More importantly, if I hide this stuff somewhere else, wouldn't that stop any further killings? Right. There's only 2 days left. If I can just keep these out of the way. Wait! If the killer is indeed Takumi. Takumi died here. How does that make sense for him to be the killer? Now remember, there's the book. It says the killer was invincible and immortal. And I said that when dude just face tanked the bus, like bro's invincible. Has to be. It doesn't make sense. If bro is geed, how does that work? I don't think we've seen a case of a body being like actually dead, like out of cryptoglobin, still be alive. Well, granted, Hiruko blew the Queen Nozomi in Calamity at some point to make sure that none of it was left. That's the shit. That's the thing. When did Nozomi get a bomb inside of her? And I don't know. Stuff them all into a trash bag and put them under my clothes at the back of the closet. Are you oh my god. I just needed to get through 2 more days. But shit, if it's the gi, how come there was a gi on day 3? Considering the gis are supposed to be in the boxes, and there were more gis than just the one we saw, I guess, on day 3. Because we saw them at the camp, at the invader camp. So what? I feel like I'm going to go insane if I stay by myself. Left the room, it was already dark out. Began to walk without any real destination. Found myself in the schoolyard. Sat down on a bench in the corner, looking up at the sky. The infinitely expanding sky and its glittering stars that once moved me so much. Huh? No, it didn't. What do you mean by that? It moved Kurua, yes, but not you. I sense someone drawing closer. Hiruko. Hiruko stood before me in silence. Her face, illuminated by the moonlight, looked incredibly calm. Felt like I was being drawn to it.
なあ、静原。少しの間だけでいいから、そばにいてくれないか。
Hiruko didn't answer. Instead, she leaned in close. She's gonna kill you. Okay, no, those are flames in the back. You see under Takumi's hand? I thought that was goo or some shit, but no, there's just the flames behind. Ah, baby girl. She cradled my head, wrapping it in gentle warmth. I could smell something similar, but the fucking lavender. A sweet, mellow aroma. Familiar. How exactly is it familiar? You said that in 13A too, that the smell of lavender was familiar to you. Do you perhaps remember the scent from the other time loops? Or what? Was this scent lavender? I could hear her heart beating. I was comfortable, as if all my anxieties had simply vanished into thin air.
大丈夫。大丈夫だから。
Comforted by her sweet voice, my heart began to hurt. Intense, uncontrollable emotions were welling up inside of me. This was how I'd always felt toward Kurua, but this time, it wasn't her making me feel this way. This time,
俺、静原のこと。
Yo. For one moment in this hellish, hopeless existence, I felt happy. All I want to do is bask in this afterglow. We didn't say anything as we huddled together under the night sky. What is it you wanted to tell her? I know, but I needed to hear it from you. What? Hiruko looked over to me. I knew what she was trying to tell me. We had an ace up her sleeve, and only one opportunity to use it. Vaishnav was fully convinced that that's the same as the other branch. Clearly, he is in love with Hiruko. But at the same time, can't forget about Nozomi, right? She's very important to him. Toru is at the very least. So can you kill any of these two? I wonder. What about the killer? I never figured who he was. Yes, we did. Because if everyone knew there was both a killer and an imposter.
それまでの殺人鬼を目撃した人のアリバイが崩れてしまうじゃない。
And what's the problem with that? Wait, does that mean... No, can't be. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen that. Suddenly, a violent pain ripped through my head, so intense it felt like my brain was being split in half. What voice? Whose voice is this? Who's there? An unfamiliar voice echoed in my mind, threatening to consume my very consciousness. What is this? What the hell's going on? I mean, I guess it's the Queen Bee, but like... Shut up! Stop it! What the... I swear I didn't do anything. Oh yeah, you good, bro? Stay back, run away, he said. You good? You good, girl? You saw me run. No, stop! Why can't I stop? My body is rampaging out of control. I'm trying so hard to resist, but I can't do a thing. If I don't do something, then... I don't want to kill. I only remember fragments of what happened next. Suddenly, I found myself wearing the killer's suit and holding the parasol. A voice from before was endlessly commanding me to kill. And I answered the call. I wasn't the hunt for Hiruko and Nozomi. And then... You're gonna make me choose. Stop! Stop it! My body turned the parasol on the two girls despite every fiber of my being fighting against it. Nozomi was trembling with fear and shock, on the verge of tears. I tried so hard to put distance between us, but my body did the exact opposite. Please, you have to run away from me. He'll get us both if we don't do something. We need to split up. Right. Ah, damn, bro, you got range. I knew it. That's how you make us choose. That is crazy. What the? What? But that's so interesting. Look, it's probably gonna be reversed for you guys, but what I'm doing basically is right now I will be going left right, left. See? It's going right. And now I'm going right. It's going left. Very interesting. Why? Why this choice? Is it because we're not in control? And this is why this guy has a 3D model. Because they wanted us to chase after someone. That's kinda cool. Is there anything to say? I don't know, y'all. I mean, we knew it's Takumi. But like, interesting. I really want to know how he got infected by the gi. Really, I need to know. No, don't kill her. Get away from Hiruko. By the way, I chose Hiruko because I think that letting Hiruko live will give us ending 72. I think. Which is gonna be interesting. Or to me, it's gonna be the most interesting. So I'm letting Nozomi live. If this ending is actually going to make her live, let her live. Then we'll come back and then kill Nozomi to see what this is going to lead us to. No matter how hard I resisted, my body didn't budge an inch. I'd lost all control over it. You're not Takumi, are you? When did you get into his butt? Stop! Stop! Get away from her! No! I'm not screaming, bro. My throat is... Already, please. Sore. I think that's enough, bro. This is the different CG from the other branch. I'm pretty sure Hiruko's face was closer to her face. Interesting. I stared blankly at the devastation in front of me. Hiruko's body felt warm, running down my body. What does that mean? She fell on you? Her infuser is behind her. Is that... I killed her. Suddenly, a forceful impact connected with the back of my head and I fell to the ground. I could see a fire extinguisher in front of me. In my haze, I realized it had been thrown at me. Hold up. Managed to look up and saw Nozomi looking down on me. Holding the power saw, look at her face, her expression. No, that's not it, Nozomi. It was against my will. Try as I did to scream, no words came out. All I could do was look up at her. No, you have to listen to me, Nozomi. This is so cruel because she's alone. She is the only one alive right now. And I don't think there has ever been an ending where anyone is like alone. Unless maybe like the Box of Calamity where we kill pretty much everyone, I think. Like the guilt ending, I'm pretty sure is the name. Other than that, Box of Calamity. Yeah. Hiruko was Hako was like, she was like the Queen Bee, she killed everyone, but like, yes, she was alone, but that doesn't count. No, no. 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 I don't know, I don't know. felt blood streaming out of the wounds, opened up by the parasol. Where did I go wrong? Somebody, tell me. Hiruko. Slasher Route 71, Revenge. We are getting the 72 with the other one. Wow! Then, I cannot help but think that Box of Calamity is a super important route, and I do not know why. Like, it wasn't that good of a route, and there didn't seem to be any real kind of important, really important plot point. It's like, why is Doogie so important? It's not even that good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the whole thing about the boxes, whether they're blessed or calamitous. Can you even say calamitous? Anyway, and even the gi is gonna whatever, right? It's gonna whatever. So even the monster stuff, I think it's alright, because I'm pretty sure we're only going to see it in the monster stuff. But the fact that the boxes have importance outside of its own route is surprising to me. Why are they so big of a deal? Because of course the geese are in the boxes, right? The boxes of Calamity. Like, what? Anyway, do I have an idea what's gonna happen here? I feel like Nozomi's gonna die either way. Maybe Hiruko's gonna sack. She's probably not gonna survive, to be honest. I think she's gonna die with us. No, don't kill her. Get away from Nozomi. No matter how hard I resisted, my body did it. Do. Please, no. Don't kill her. No. I'm sorry for ruining the moment. There's just something I have to say. Again, Nozomi's voice actress is excellent. She's killing that shit. And she's been doing that since minute 1 of the game. And even though I don't like saying that, she is acting like rent is due. Wow, they actually killed her. I mean, duh. Like, for free. Hiruko didn't intervene. Not yet, at least. Damn. Vividly felt the sensation of the parasol cutting into Nozomi's body. I killed her. I stood rooted to the spot in a daze, covered in my victim's blood. Oh, same thing? A wrench thrown at you and it was enough to get you on your knees? Who could have? No, I already knew. There was only one survivor left. Where are we? Why are there so much colors? It's just a garage, never mind. I woke up struggling to breathe, discovering my body had been restrained with rope. So you're finally awake. Hiruko! And you seem to be yourself again. For now. Come to think of it, I can move my body on my own volition again. What was that back there? Do you know what's happening to me, Hiruko? The missiles will be fired soon. I'll explain everything before then. All of it. Who the killer is, and everything they've done.
なあ、
This means...
殺人鬼ってもしかして。
あなたのことよ。司令を壊したのも、13人の仲間たちを殺したのも、隅野なの。
What are you talking about? That's not... I know you weren't aware. Your conscience is clean. But 13 people still died at your hands. Even if you weren't aware of it. I did this. No, that can't be right. I first noticed something was strange with you on day 16. The day we were in the biolab. Day 16? That's the day you were attacked by the killer in the biolab, right? Yes, but the one who cornered me in the lab, it was you, Takumi. No way! I didn't do that! I believed it was around 11 p.m. I couldn't sleep, so I was walking around the school by myself. I saw you in the hallway on the second floor. Me, the night of day 16. You had a kitchen knife in your right hand. Something was off about your eyes and the way you were breathing. So I ran. But you chased me with a horrific look on your face. It was clear you were trying to kill me. I ran into the biolab, but you caught up with me right away. We got into a struggle. You kicked me and sent me flying. I hit the back of my head and collapsed. I was barely conscious and able to move. And there was someone in front of me. The killer was about to attack you. I was trying to help. I'm afraid not. You're misremembering. Misremembering? You're the one who attacked me, Takumi. I'm certain of it. And someone in a black suit came to save me. What are you talking about? They attacked you and you lost consciousness. You came to almost right away. You threw yourself at the person in the suit. The two of you broke through the window and hurtled toward the ground. I assume you remember what happened after that. She's right. I remember. I was grappling with that person in front of the wall of fire. Just in the nick of time, I kicked their leg as hard as I could. I took the parasol and ran after them. And I lost them. The events of that day marked the moment I began to suspect you. That's why you dodged us. There weren't any casualties at the time, so I couldn't be sure. But I had to consider the possibility to become host to a gi. A host? Gi? What are you even talking about? I doubt you remember. But you remember. Oh, what do you mean by that? But the gi are a parasitic organism we discovered in another timeline, which was Box of Calamity. Again, the Ruchi comes from the one where she said, I'm gonna end things for real, which led her to write the shit on the board. Did we actually discover the gi in this branch? It's a terrifying organism that gradually eats away at the host's body and eventually takes it over completely. Oh, what? But I had no proof he'd become infected, so I kept quiet. Eventually, though, we had our first casualty on day 25. That's when my suspicions grew stronger, so... While you were asleep, I ran a scan on your brain? When did you... You know what? Forget it. What did you find? There wasn't a gi inside. I thought I must have been wrong. What? But on day 43, Moko was killed. And once again, I had a bad feeling. You being infected was the only explanation I could think of. So I checked your brain again. The second time, I still didn't find any gi. Where even is this? The infirmary? Not only that, but Nozomi said she ran away from the killer with you. Right! And that wasn't Yugamu yet. Reluctantly, I decided to put aside my suspicions for the moment. But that's why you were suddenly avoiding me and would sometimes seem like you had something to say. But when Kurara died on day 64, I started to suspect you again. Did you check my brain again? Yes, very closely. And I learned something horrifying. What? Even though there was no actual gi in your brain, the gi's data was eroding it? My hypothesis is that you were infected with a gi in another... What? In another timeline? How does that work? What? Again, I don't think it's a coincidence that the very same day Hiruko remembered, day 3, was the very same day Takumi got infected. After that, you died as its host, and then your consciousness went back in time to day 2. What? Wait. My hypothesis is that you were infected with a gi in another timeline. After that, you died as its host, and then your consciousness went back in time to day 2. When that happened, the gi data in your brain went back to the past with you. I don't understand. Again, I do not remember. When was the day in 13A where Takumi used the PLM with Hiruko. I do not remember that day. Was it day 3? Was it? Because that's the only way maybe the PLM could have bugged. I don't know. Because Takumi wasn't wearing a suit and she said that it was dangerous. The data went with me? It appears my hypothesis was correct in the end. You killed Nozomi right in front of me after all. Time travel cannot send physical matter back in time. The gi itself no longer physically existed in your brain, but its cognitive data still remained. Stop it. Do you honestly expect me to believe any of this? Does that mean you killed Nozomi of your own free will? And the other 12? No, please don't flash every... Oh my... Stop it! Trust me, that was not necessary. You didn't know it was happening. When the gi awakens, your own consciousness vanishes. So it's like some kind of split personality? What? Personality? It must have happened this way because you're only infected with gi data. If the entire organism was in you, your brain and body would have fallen under its control immediately. Once you knew I was infected, what did you do then? Naturally, I wanted to do something about it, but I didn't know how to cure you. I considered blowing your brains out and putting you in the revival-matic, but nothing would have changed. Your head already got smashed on day 43. Right, I remember Nozomi telling me that happened. But the murder still didn't stop. I knew destroying your brain was futile. The revival system must have perfectly recreated the brain data stored in its database. Went to the library to do some research and tried to find another way to cure you. That's when I found about a certain drug. It was possible that injecting you with it would remove the gi data from your brain. So around dawn on day 67, I snuck into your room and administered the drug as you were sleeping. Is that why I didn't wake up for 3 days? Yes, the side effects of the drug I injected you with caused you to fall ill. And I finally restored your brain to normal. In order to be sure, I examined your brain again the day after you woke up. Day 71, but... The Geet data was still The Geet data was still there. What? I failed. The drug didn't work. Oh, do you see how stressed she is? I'm pretty sure this is the first time we see that sprite. Why? Why can I can't read. Why can't I get you out of Takumi? You latched onto him and killed our friends. How long do you plan to toy with us? She trying to kill you? You good? Oh, you switched?
さすがだわ、静原さん。そこまで調べ上げるなんて。
ようやく現れたわね。ギ。
ああ。
Oh shit! Even you like I don't want to say grunts, but like reactions. I'd like to hear what this filthy insect was up to in control of Takumi. Too wow in control of Takumi. Only if you don't mind me sawing off your head with this parasol. You're too foolish to kill this man. The first one was Eva, the prisoner. I killed her on day 25. Takumi took the parasol he stole from the visitor out of the metal shop. The visitor. Do you know something we don't? Oh, hell nah. After breaking down the door to the cage, I sliced her to ribbons. When I was done, I threw the parasol into the wall of fire to hide it, but Takumi immediately found it and recovered it. I had no idea he was watching. FB. Who is he exactly? The boy covered in flames. He was so confused and scared whenever he saw me controlling Takumi. But enough about that. You and your little friends discovered the suit and helmet as well, correct? Shoma found them in the boys' bathroom. They definitely belonged to the person who came to save me in the biolab, didn't they? Yes, I believe the visitor was pursued by Takumi and forced to abandon them to move around faster. At any rate, he put them in the locker in the metal shop and Takumi said the combination, right? Only he knew the combination. Or so you all thought. Takumi himself included. But you were looking too, so that's why you knew how to open the locker. Precisely. The person I killed was Moko Mojiro on day 43. When Moko, Nozomi and Takumi were looking around the school at night, Takumi and Nozomi split up to look for Moko after she got separated from them. It was raining heavily when Takumi went outside, so he ended up completely soaked. Yeah? I awakened around that time, took over and made the metal. Yes, I think I remember him passing out in the rain. I took the suit, helmet, and the parasol from the locker, then sought after my prey. I found Moko in the classroom on the first floor and killed her. She resisted, but not even she was a match for my parasol.
Demo.
But I was caught in the act by Nozomi, who managed to evade me.
だから。
I gave chase, figuring I could kill her while I was at it, and wound up in the leisure lounge, and you were pushed. Just when I almost had her, I was tackled and fell into the pool. Nozomi used that opening to get away. A little more and I would have killed her. Aww. Took off the suit and helmet and abandoned them along the parasol so I could get out. Yes. Of course. So that's why Yugamo found them in the pool. I returned to the school, soaking wet. That's where my memory ends. Takumi must have assumed he was wet from the rain, so he didn't realize what had actually happened.
そうよ。
Indeed. After that, Takumi heard a scream, went running, and reunited with Nozomi.
確か
In a panic, Nozomi told him about Moko's murder and the two of them went to the classroom on the first floor, the scene of the crime. Takumi had no idea her death was at his own hands. His own hands. The rest is exactly as Yugamu told you. He recovered the parasol and suit I'd abandoned and chased you around. A hedonistic pervert, if I've ever seen one. How exactly does the gi work? How does your knowledge work? You change weapons, yes. Yeah. Oh, I awoke once again and obtained a replacement suit and weapon from the metal shop. A raincoat and a dagger. I took them, snuck into Takemaru's room, and turned him into a bloody mess. Should have seen the look on his face when he woke up to being sliced open with a dagger. Once I killed Takemaru, I washed my hands there and returned to Takumi's room like normal. Then I hid the dagger and the raincoat behind the ceiling panel in the bathroom and went back to sleep. I'll be honest, this shit is extensive. What about your fourth victim, Kurara? She was murdered at dawn of day 64. Yes, the day Yugamu chased her and Takumi while dressed as the killer. Takumi was cornered in front of the defense room on the 3rd floor, with Yugamu holding the parasol over his head. Just then, I woke up and Takumi lost consciousness. Satisfied after seeing the look of terror on Takumi's face, Yugamu turned and left. He was a real degenerate, that one. Oh, okay, so I think I understand why she didn't tell people about the fact that there was an imposter and a killer, or a killer and an imposter. Because it would have given away the fact that probably that Takumi was not necessarily the killer, but the fact that she wanted to try and save him, right? Or rather, it was about to reveal that it was Takumi was the killer. But the thing is, she was trying to save him, so she couldn't do that. Yeah. Oh my god, I get it, bro. Finish the deed. Bro, chill. You finished the deed, returned the raincoat and dagger to their hiding spot, and went back to the defense room. You are crazy. Shoma on day 77. What'd you do to him in the bathroom? That's it? I simply killed him when I woke up again. Nothing worth talking about. Poor guy. Let me ask you one thing. Did you set the fire in the gym on day 80? My time... Yeah, it was you, huh? I knew you were behind it. I think it was on day 78. Takumi went with Imakako and Darumi to the metal shop. Around 2 p.m., I woke up and simply pretended to be Takumi. All of you were sleeping together in the gym, and I'd been just waiting for my chance. Holy shit. What are you doing, dog? Damn. Came up with a plan to secretly build a timed incendiary or whatever. So it isn't actually a story of two Takumis. No, bro, he just told the guys to be like, yo, I'ma go up, and then just went back down. Didn't finish the device that day. No choice but to continue until the next day. Still pretending to be Takumi. What? You controlled him a whole day? 24 hours after I started. So you're saying Takumi's consciousness didn't return for over 24 hours? Wait, what? No, but at the very same day when they told us, yo, we just saw you, bro. What? What? We didn't trade places at all during that time. Worked in a group with the twins and Darumi the next day. 79 as well. I had the completed time device with me. Decided to go to the bathroom and headed for the gym. Landed the device. and went to fight the rest of you. What? So that means we were in control of him, the Gi?
ああ
Wait, what? We were all in a panic over seeing the killer. Obviously, the person in the suit wasn't me that time, but did you have the suit at that time? Did you take it back from Yugamu? No. Then it was this visitor you alluded to before. No, you were the one to say visitor.
だから
It doesn't really matter. I achieved what I set out to do. I went ahead with my original plan. What? I am so lost. Between the fact that in a timeline, motherfucking Takumi died from a Gi on like day 3. He revived, went back to day 2. Like, what? And then this thing, this visitor on day, how much? 79? 79. What? Wait, what? Ah, that's when we woke up. I see. So bro blacked out for 24 hours? More, no? That's the mitosis joke. It's only natural that Takumi was confused. Never imagined he spent the last 25 hours and 30 minutes in contest. Exactly. I need to know. Did the date change? That would be crazy. Can I check? Hold up. Grabbed a few books, sat down, and started flipping through the pages. It did. Oh, it did. Before he sleeps, it's 78. And when he wakes up, it's 79. That is such an incredible detail. Wow. Alright. Well played.
ああ
Takumi ended up with the
確
roomie.
か
Yeah. Yugamu pretended to be the killer.
Demo.
They got separated. Takumi acted as a decoy and managed to get away from Yugamu, but fortunately for him, I awoke once again. Your sixth victim was the roomie.
そうよ
Hunted down the roomie in the leisure lounge. I tore her apart, then threw what was left of her in the pool. That girl, she seemed to enjoy it. No. Enough commentary. What about number 7 and 8? Hime and Kako.
え
Oh, that's simple. Takumi was working with them on day 83. Once they left the metal shop, my consciousness awoke.
あ
As usual, I got the raincoat and dagger out of my room. Your room, huh? I'm gonna tag them in the
あ
bio
確
lab.
か
Right. Come to think of it, the two of them seemed to be suspicious of Takumi as well. Exactly. They were trying to catch him, but it was a little too late. Once it was done, hid the raincoat and dagger in my room again, went back to the metal shop like nothing happened. Takumi's consciousness came back straight away. Naturally, he wasn't any the wiser about what had happened.
あ
As you're aware, the 9th person I killed was Gaku.
あ確か
Day 89, after Yugamu was got caught, you agreed that Gaku would take the suit and power saw to hide them somewhere. When I woke up on the night of day 90, it seemed like the perfect opportunity to get them back and kill Gaku while I was at
だ
it.
から
Got the raincoat and dagger as always, visited his room, threatened him with the dagger and demanded he show me where the suit and power saw were hidden. He led me to the library. They were hidden behind the bookshelf. You a bitch, Gaku.
あ
Finally, and my equipment back. Just when I was about to take them,
あは
Gaku suddenly tried to resist, dropped my dagger to the floor during the struggle.
あだから
But when it was over, I had the power saw. Slice him up to me.
えは
The bathroom ceiling and went to sleep.
あ
Okay, but why did you need the parasol? Your reasoning skills are impressive, Hiruko. You're the most brilliant imbecile of them all.
そうよ。
The night of day 92, I woke up, put on the suit, grabbed the power saw, and went after Yugamo. The power saw made short work of the door and of the door to the room where he was, and I can't read for shit.
ええ。ああ。
Then came number 11, Yoshike, who I killed on day 94 after a little bit of extra legwork. He put slow-acting sleep medicine in the water cooler the day before. You figured that out. If you were my host, I could kill so many people, so many more people.
そうよ。
For the defensive battle on day 93, I took over and slipped the meds into water supply.
ええ。
Maintained control right through until nightfall. Then I broke down Kiyoshika's door and killed her as she slept. Of course, the rest of you slept soundly until morning thanks to the drugs. Number 12, Tsubasa hardly bears mentioning.
Ah.
Oh shit, and day 97, I woke up in Takumi's room, grabbed the power saw as usual.
ええ。
With my sights on Tsubasa, she worked alone in the metal shop and ended her life. Despite the circumstances, I just kept on tinkering with her little project. What? Oh, she just kept. She's practically begging for it. I was happy to oblige. Oblige? Oblige, right? You don't need me to explain the 13th victim, Nozomi. So, any other questions? Why did you kill everyone on different days? I've thought you were more than capable of taking us all at once.
"私が目覚めるタイミングはね、予測が不可能なの。いつも発作的なのよ。だから私が目覚めた時の状況に合わせてバラバラに殺すしかなかった。それに誰かを殺してる間に隅の本人が目覚めちゃったら面倒なことになるでしょう。その時々で意識の交代ができそうな時間に合わせて動いてただけ。
じゃあわざとではなかったってこと？
殺人を楽しんでたのもあるわね。誰をいつどうやって殺してやろうかって。あんたたちが一人ずつ減っていくのも、隅の本人が気づかずに絶望していたのも、あなたが私にうすうす気づきながら隅野のために苦悩してる姿も全て楽しかった。だから一斉に殺すなんてもったいないでしょ。
He's popping off too with the voice acting. I have one last thing to ask. About day 16 in the biolab. You almost killed me. When you almost killed me. A mysterious person in a suit who suddenly showed up. The one who kicked you away and saved me. Who was that exactly? He wouldn't know. Oh, you mean the visitor. Surely that finely tuned intuition of yours has already worked it out. Do you not always remember about the PLM? Because if you saw the suit, you probably would have known. Tell me. Probably Takumi from another timeline, no? Or you from another timeline. I don't see who else. Oh, he's back. No, you cannot edge me like that. Who was in the suit?
静原、どうして今まで黙ってたんだ。
Oh, I'm gonna be honest.
みんなに知られたらあなたはきっと殺されてしまう。
I think he would have done it himself. If it meant everyone surviving, he would have done it.
だから私には言えなかったの。それだけはどうしても。
I couldn't let that happen? Why?
それでも 俺にも言ってくれなかったのか。
きっと結果は同じよ。あなたは自責の念に駆られて自
What did
ら
I
命
tell
を
you?
絶つことを選ぶはずだわ。私知ってるのよ。あなたがそういう人だってこと。
Oh, wow. What kind of relationship do you two have?
間もなく全方位攻撃が始まるわ。発射されたら地上の生物はすべて死滅する。
You're gonna both
脱
stay
出ポット
here.
に乗らなければ私たちも。
静原、最後に頼みがある。脱出ポットにはお前一人で乗ってくれないか。
隅野、
俺の脳はギーの意識データに侵食されてるんだろう。取り除く方法もわからないなら生き残ったって意味がない。だから
分かってたわ。あなたならそう言うって。でも大丈夫。私はあなたを一人にしない。
What did I tell you?
最後まで隣にいるから。
What did I tell
ま
you?
さか。バカやめろ。お前だけでも早く脱出ポットに乗り込んで。
無理よ。もう手遅れなの。全方位攻撃はあと2秒後に開始されるもの。
I knew she was about to do it. On God, I knew it. I should open my mouth more. Remember when I told you about like the writing on the board? I was like, yeah, I like yapping because you never know what happens. Like if that kind of thing actually happens. Yeah, like you say something randomly and it actually happens. I should have just said that. I should have said because I knew she was about to do it, man. Hiruko, please don't cry anymore. If we get to meet again, I promise, next time. Promise, next time. Ending 72, huh? Oh shit! This is the first time we see this, no? What's the name of the ending? Goodbye, kiss. Ah! Ah! Man. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This ending, saving grace of the branch. I would like it the saving grace of the whole route, but like the route isn't over yet. We still have one branch, at the very least, one branch to do, which we just saw like day 50, not even day 50, 40 something, I think. Where we kick the attacker instead of dodge. This route, this dumbass route, is mid. Honestly, it's not even mid. It's not good. There's nothing in the route. There is nothing. There's a mystery with the murders and all that shit. But it's just, we never learned anything. Like, it legit, it is not an actual mystery. We're just thrown in the dark and we never learn any clues about the murders up until like the very last moments. And that is so annoying. This is so annoying because the route is just empty. People die. Apparently there's a killer, there's a guy in the PLM suit. Yugan's a freak. Yada yada. That's it. That's it. That's legitimately it. There's nothing remotely interesting in this route. The gi, the books, technically they don't do shit. Like the gi, interesting. And we'll talk about that later. But the books, essentially, they don't play a part. They're legit useless, right? Takumi never even talks about them. So again, useless. Maybe they have they play a part in the other branch, or maybe in the other route, the one where you do not leave the school. Oh my god. As for the gi, I think that the gi is used as a plot device here, and not necessarily to be something big. Let me explain. This gi thing just proved us that it's possible to inherit things from other timelines. How? We don't know. That we do not know. But what could it possibly be useful for? I don't know. I do not know, but at least we know that we can inherit things from other timelines akin to the time we used the baby's power to turn back time, quote unquote. Another detail is that we were infected the very same day Hiruko got her memories. So we should keep this in mind in case this comes into play at some point. Now, I would not be able to say how and why Takumi got infected by the gi on like day 3 or day 4 or whatever. That I do not know how this is possible. I hope there's an explanation, because if there is not, that means that the whole route happened because the writers wanted to, and not for a specific reason. That's a bit annoying. As for the visitor, we don't know who that is. Apparently Hiruko knew. We don't know whether it was someone, again, one of the two, Hiruko or Takumi from another timeline. We do not know. But if it was Takumi, I doubt he would have ended it there. I think he would have done more, maybe to help. I don't know. But then the last thing I want to talk about is the goodbye kiss. The goodbye kiss. 13A and 13A, we have a choice, which is kiss Hiruko. Yes or no? Does that mean that the Hiruko in 13A comes from here? From 14A? I wonder. I really wonder. Because we can kind of make an order of like the timelines Hiruko came from. Right? Do we want to check now? Probably not, but in Box of Calamity, Hiruko comes first. The first time she fails, Kaku kills everyone. The second time, she throws Kaku to another timeline. Right? That's on day 25. So it has nothing to do with the visitor on day 16. And then there's an ending where she dies, and that's when she says, "I'm gonna make things right, no matter how many times it takes." Right? And then after that, she came here. All right? And then hypothetically, after this, she went to 13A. But who knows? Who knows? Oh, that's why Hiruko doesn't remember. and 13B in romance, because she dies and we go back like 4 days before in our memory because we broke the revival magic. Or Takemoto broke it with Eito. Okay, very interesting. Hiruko remembers at certain points in time, and she doesn't remember everything, at least she shouldn't. That's what she said at some point. I remember fragments. But here she said, I remember everything. I don't know how that works. But again, keep in mind she remembers at some point. Can she remember late? Or can she just not remember at all? I wonder. Well. I've been recording for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Lord have mercy. This is about to be a nightmare to edit. I'm about to pass the whole weekend. I'm about to edit the whole weekend. Oh my god. So I'm about to say goodbye to y'all. If I have a closing word or closing words, is that slasher route so far it's mid. It's even below mid, bro. Oh my god. I just hope that the branch we're gonna tackle on and we're gonna tackle next is gonna be better. The one where we get ending 76 and base. I was about to say the last unlock for 13A, but no. No, we need to reach story lock 3 to be able to unlock it. Shit, where do we get that? Alright. I want to say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next video. Goodbye!